What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, Roxy Bell, boy, Overtime Studios. You know what I'm saying? We right here in Neighbors Bar and Grill. I got my man Kool Daddy Fresh, you know what I'm saying? The Don Frizzle, Nashville legend, you know.
What they do, world?
You know, we just gonna chop it up, man, get our little lunch in there, man. You know, at Overtime Studios, man, we work hard, so we gotta have a lunch, you know what I'm saying? So I like to have a lunch and an interview with my people. First thing I want to start off with is, like when I think about Nashville albums, I think about It's All True. The first one come to mind, you feel me?
Right.
So I want to know, like, how did that album kind of come about? How did y'all start working on that? Who kind of motivated you to do that album, or was it all you?
Really, my cousin Tony Roney, like, motivated me to do that.
T. Roney.
Yeah, my cousin, he got killed. God bless my cousin. You know, back then, I was a wild skyview nigga back then. You know what I mean? Back then, my money was low, and I used to keep that old sawed off. I was a jack boy back then.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I used to goddamn run up in your establishment, and I need that. You feel me?
I heard that.
And yeah, so that's how I really like got my start. You know what I mean? I was that type of dude, and then, you know, I come back to the hood and be spitting rhymes about what I just did. My cousin be like, rap about how you drew down on it, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I bust a rap off like that, shit, whatever. You feel me? So then it came about. Next thing you know, me and KNS, we putting together the whole. My cousin died, and we kept the tradition going. My cousin was like, man, I want you to put all that jacket, man, and rap, man. That's what you do.
Right.
So,
okay. Who was like kind of like an influence for you growing up, like either Nashville wise or you know, in the industry? Who was like the influence that made you want to start music?
it was like. So back then we had the typical New York shit, like niggas like LL, Run DMC. Them cats right there, you know, they inspired me to do what I did, you know what I'm saying? I was a young nigga in Louisville, you know what I'm saying, just doing the music. I was writing, I wasn't even rapping then, I just was writing songs in the house, wouldn't even come out, you know what I mean? I didn't even believe in my own talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's wild, because you like one of the best out here, dude.
Yeah,
like,
so,
you know what I'm saying?
it took me to move to Nashville. Like, you know, my grandma had passed, and I moved to Nashville, and I would be in the East High lunchroom, and Jazz would be like, y'all can't rap. How Jazz do hype niggas up and shit, so I started rapping, you know. I started tearing niggas up. They started saying, man, this nigga like LL Cool J.
Right.
My style, I had long words and shit like LL. That's how my style was. I used to like rap Chinese, Spanish, you know what I mean?
Yeah, getting it in.
All that shit like that, you know, just like I read a whole thesaurus and just put my song off a thesaurus, a dictionary and shit, you know what I mean? So a nigga like Jazz was like, shit, man, you hard. And he gave me my first show in Nashville with Jazz. We had a talent show at Douglas Center. That was my first show with Jazz. I was rapping about Jazz shooting dice, and Jazz was in the background shooting dice.
Shout out to Jazz, man. Cross Track Records.
Coach Howard.
Yeah, they take me back thinking about Jazz, man. I got a couple of little memories trying to get on that compilation he put out back in the day. I ain't make it, but Diggle made it.
Hey, my favorite song on that It's All True is No Love, man. What inspired you to put that together, man?
Man, you know what inspired that, man. What is every man's kryptonite? If you go back in the beginning of time, since day one, behind every man's pain was a woman. You know what I mean? If you go back to Adam and Eve messed up Adam. If you go back to Cleopatra, Mark Antony, you know what I mean? In history, every woman was a man's kryptonite. And at that time, you know, I had one of them old knucklehead baby mamas, you know what I mean? I always giving a nigga the BB King blues, you know what I mean? So, I ain't the type of nigga that hit no gal or nothing like that. I ain't no Ike Turner nigga, so I just rather go on the microphone and talk about you like a dog and make you cry.
Right.
So, that's the only way I knew. I knew I wasn't going to hit her.
Yeah.
She in the streets bad mouth for me, so I just took it to the beat. Put it to the beat.
No love is a bad